Breaking news, baby dolls. There's been another urgent alert on PulseChain. The pDAI exploiter, the Vietnamese Kid, has just minted 4,900 Gnosis tokens. Thank you very much, Mr. Please Chameleon with the Pulse Latina logo, which is very fitting, by the way, for alerting me. Now he's playing around in all the protocols. Thank you very much, sir. And this is the actual thing out here. Thank you very much to Die Guy too. He's minted GNO. Yes, this makes me more bullish. Yes. Are we that weak-minded on PulseChain to believe a random Vietnamese kid has outsmarted Richard Hart, and Richard Hart is bragging about getting hacked by him? Are we really that stupid? I mean, I am. I'm a peanut brain. Are we really that weak, though? Where is your heart? Where is your belief? You really think Richard Hart, genius, made Hex2 10,000X, brought this cult community together? You really think he would let a Vietnamese kid come out, flop his dong? By the way, the dong is the name of the Vietnamese currency. He flopped his dong out and said, oh, guess what? It's my chain now, Richard. Ni hao, Richard. I'm Vietnamese, Richard. Are we really that stupid? Are we really that dumb? Richard Hart, the guy who brags about his Red Bull Willie, the guy who brags about donating to charity, the guy who brags about beating the SEC in the top 5% records, that guy, now he's bragging about getting hacked by a Vietnamese kid? Come on. Come on. This is obviously orchestrated. This makes me more bullish. What, you really think? Oh, Richard, are you going to go start tweeting? Hey, everybody, bridge out a PulseChain. The whole chain's buckled. Are we really that weak-minded, friends? This is a screenshot of my open mouth. Here are my pegged nipples. The nipples stay pegged. The nipples stay pegged. I'm giving you these breaking news updates. By the way, as I've been talking, every time Richard Fud tweets, it goes up now. Just to let you know. Also, you're never going to get this again, okay? I'll remind you. You will never, ever, ever, ever in your life, I promise you get this again, where there is a potential 1000x on the line, and your friend Sommi comes out with pegged nipples, fighting the founder, wink, wink, saying, I still believe, putting my face out on the line, putting out my neck, my pointy elbows. You're never going to get that. It's always going to be, I mean, well, it's really risky, guys. Like, it could go down, it could go up. I mean, the founder, like, I'm still in shock. They got BRoots out. Richard got BRoots out. He said he's selling. He actually capitulated. He goes, this narrative is dead. No, it's not. It's alive more than ever, brother. We only heard about pDAI from BRoots. You giving up now? Even Mr. BRoots, even in the Twitter spaces, gave a 25% chance that Richard Hart is an operator of pDAI. I was the highest. I used to be 50. Now I'm up at 90. No crying in the casino. Come on, friends, you really think this Vietnamese kid took over Richard Hart's chain? The guy who made his coin do 10,000x. The guy who he had so much foresight, he made a DeFi 2.0 coin in 2019 called Hex before we had DeFi 1.0 season. You really want me to be that stupid? I'm a peanut brain. Really? The guy who had that much foresight, he front-runned 2 freaking seasons of altcoins. That's how much of a visionary he was. Now, oh, there's a Vietnamese kid running wild on my chain. I don't know what to do. Come on. Let me translate Richard's tweets for you. This is what he's saying. Are these videos of the pDAI exploiter free minting and nuking pDAI? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Uncertainty, doubt, uncertainty, doubt, uncertainty, doubt, question mark, question mark, question mark. How long before we'll keep buying? It's like, oh, how long is he going to keep selling? I don't know. How long is he going to keep minting? Infinite minting, question mark, sell pDAI. It's like if you have a spreadsheet and a live video and on-chain records getting max extracted, it's like, man, what else could you possibly want? Evidence-wise, the founder of a whole chain to comment, Like, what else is there? You know what it is, Richard. You want me out? You got to get Jim Cramer bullish, brother. And even then, I wouldn't believe it. pDAI, it's rumored this is a spreadsheet of guys. Bro, it's like, come on, bro. You ain't shaking me out. You shook BRoots out. You shook everyone else out. You can't shake me out. I increased my bag size. By the way, just to let you know, transparency. Every time Richard Fud tweets, I'll buy more. Worked for eHex. Do you believe? I believe. Some people ask me, why don't you go buy the meme coins he's rotating in? Memes are cool. I believe in Richard's decentralization vision. I believe in it. I don't care what you say, bro. Code is immutable, bro. I don't care what you say on your Twitter. Do you remember when all the Hex Maxis turned their backs on everyone because Richard didn't like eHex anymore and they let everybody down? You remember, exactly 1 year ago. And I stood up for them. And I go, you know what? eHex can go to zero. I'm still going to be okay. I'm going to stand up for their voice. I don't like what Richard did. I didn't know he was shaken out back then. I did not know. I stood up against him. I had no idea he was shaken out. I was like, wrong move. Wrong move. Because how is it fair that believers have to now have you on Twitter notifications, speed dial, to check whether or not you've lost the plot tomorrow? Little did I know, he was playing everyone. BankX removed most of their supply. BankX only have like 200 million eHex now. They used to have 880 million eHex. He's ruthless. He knows what he's doing. Translation of what Richard has been saying. I need you guys not to sell pDAI the next time it goes to 3 cents. So, if you're a non-believer G, now is the time to sell pDAI. That is how I interpret it. Am I retardio? Yes. Do I have any proof? No. Can you shake me out? No. Are we navigating uncertainty? Yes. I do not know what tomorrow holds, but I like the look of those candles, brother. I like the look of this. Maria Fud. Richard Hart Fud. Vietnamese Kid's Dong Fud. Come on, bro. A Vietnamese kid? A Vietnamese kid, man. Come on, man. Friends, I don't think he became a billionaire being a retard. Just what I thought, okay? Personally, that's my thoughts. Well, let me know what you think. Now, who can forget Maria? I have reason to believe Sommi is part of the pDAI team. Why did you steal his aunt's family rifles in Kentucky? Secrets out. Secrets out. Very interesting. I've got more breaking news for you, by the way. It's a breaking news fest all day. By the way, you're welcome. Yeah? You're welcome. When I started in crypto, I would have given anything for someone to literally sit and hold my hand all day and tell me, fight the FUD, fight the FUD, fight the FUD. It's fake. They're loading the FUD. I'm buying more. We're going to win. I wish someone gave me that confidence. Ha! You see? Breaking news. While the Vietnamese kid has been flopping out his Vietnamese dong all over PulseChain, people have been demanding the dev do something. Brett is a very lovely man, believes in decentralization, believes in Richard Hart's vision, believes in the code, believes in free speech. He had every opportunity to respond to the Vietnamese kid's dong and say, get that dirty dong off my chain. You're ruining it for everyone. He had every opportunity to say that. Look what he said instead. The truth is, it doesn't matter what anyone says about a protocol. People always read into the message and try to twist its meaning in every way possible. It's best to use common sense and math when making any life decision. If you wanted some clarity, I'm sorry. Because if you read that, I'll be honest, if you read that from the lens of a pDAI hater, they're like, see, bro, he's calling you a retard here. I know, it does sound like that. I know, you can twist it every way. But come on, bro. In our Twitter spaces, Mr. FundingGym Gary Woods comes in and he often says, do you guys really think Richard is letting his house getting robbed? I said that in my videos. That's where it came from. I said, guys, I don't think Richard is letting this guy rob his house. The guy's been in his house for 2 years. I think he knows the guy. I don't think this guy's been walking. I don't think Richard's literally on the lounge watching TV and someone walks in and steals from his fridge and Richard hasn't noticed in 2 years. I think I'm just going to take the chance here that Richard knows the guy. That's what I'm saying. Remember, look what he said. It doesn't matter what anyone says about a protocol. The founder, the deployer, the hex maxis, my peg nipples. It doesn't actually matter. It doesn't matter. And I even read it here, right? Imagine you built a house and then didn't notice somebody's been stealing from your fridge for 3 years. That's what Richard Hart thinks of you non-believers. If you're gonna have the world's first decentralized stablecoin, you better have people who will hold the line and not get rid of it in a bear market. You need them to stay. That's how the peg holds, by the way. I made a video on the heart die example last year. There were 3 lines of defense. Defense number 1 was the holders and believers of the system. They defend the peg. They stay there earning the yield. Do you get it now? He needs people to hold the whole way, bro. He doesn't want people who are gonna cheat. Do you get it now? I get it. That's why my nipples stay pegged. This is your friend Sommi. Like, subscribe, belly button, or no crying in the casino. Catch you in the next one.